Why the hell are we streaming on a Tuesday? Actually, there is a good reason for it. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, what? Just since I don't remember the last time I streamed on a Tuesday that wasn't like a holiday or me taking like the week off of work. Even in the latter case, I don't think I've done that very often as of late. Anyway, I should actually change this over. Should actually change this over because I did actually want to practice something really specific first before starting a run. The thing that I was like, oh, this should be very easy to practice off stream, and then I just, you know, didn't do it because I've been neglecting K2 for other things. Also, one sec. Realizing very early into stream, just like, yeah, no, this stream's already getting to like bullshit levels of temperature, so just like, yeah, no, turn fan on, please. But yeah, no, like, it's very funny because it's like I probably should be focusing more on this than anything, even though it is for a cutscene % run, so you know, you got like about 7.5, a little over 7.5 hours of padding in there because of the cutscenes. But I mean, making attempts at like New Game Plus itself is not like the worst idea, I guess. Also good. I was like, please tell me this should just let me like do the thing. Because yes, when I was doing any % attempts, I specifically made practice saves, and one of them was specifically for this bullshit, which I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think like having levels on your units makes a difference for New Game Plus versus any %. Because like when you play Client Creator like casually, you can raise like a unit's level, but like you don't see it. You don't see it when you're doing this right off. Actually, I'm gonna do this now so I don't fucking. Oh. There's a way. Okay. I was like, I know that there's a way you can clear that. Okay, so Majima goes literally just right the fuck up here. I'm also probably gonna do this slow at first, because I'm like, okay, let me see if I can like actually get this fucking down. It helps that this is something that carries over to any %, so you know, if I actually decide to like try that sometime soon-ish, I am not completely locking myself into New Game Plus strats. 5 goes here, and Nishida is supposed to go over here, right? Yes. Trying to double check the specific spot. So like about here-ish. Why is this really finicky to like move? I'm realizing. It makes it like really hard to precisely be like, yeah, this goes here. I guess it probably doesn't need to be super duper precise, but I also noticed that Nishida is like usually the worst case, like here. So 2, 4, 5, 1 level, 3 by 2. So yeah, here's the issue, is that Nishida is not gonna follow these guys. Okay, I do see something though I've been kinda skipping. I'm just looking through, like, I specifically have screenshots of where everyone is supposed to go during each specific phase. That's why I'm pausing, because I'm, like, looking at the thing for a sec. Because Nishida's supposed to go up towards center front after he's done with these guys, if he doesn't, you know, decide to just fuck off. Well, Nishida's doing that, though. Number 3 is, oh, is supposed to move here. Actually, I think everyone else was also supposed to move. Yeah, 4 and 5 are supposed to go towards center. I was guessing Nishida's gonna take those guys out, so that's gonna be a non-issue. That's probably an A ring. I don't know, apparently that's an S. Okay, this is round 4. So everyone kind of goes back to where they were. At least for Unit 3, Unit 5. And Nishida is supposed to be like up here. Yeah, and then everyone... So it's largely... I think the largest issue is literally just Wave 1 because of Nishida just... Oh, not Wave 1, sorry, Wave 2. Because Nishida basically does nothing Wave 1. He just sits there. But after Wave 2 starts, that's when it's like... Because, yeah, the fact that I have to, like, kind of move Nishida around then throws me off for, like, moving everyone else where they should be. I also like, you know, the Switch 2 version. It's a thing that PC versions have too. And yeah, the native PS5 version also has it, but it's just like, yeah, you can load right in your pause menu. So, you know, if Chapter 10 decides to be a cheeky bitch and give you the worst fucking fight spawn out of Champion District, you can literally just save load it away. Pretty sure, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's a number, yeah, at least 3 saves that I have on here that are specifically save loading that specific fight spawn. Nope, that's chapter 9. Chapter 5, thank you. I do not need, at least for New Game Plus, I do not need the other 2 at the moment. I also keep wanting to hold ZR, forgetting that that is not a run button in this fucking game. Would be nice, but it's not. Okay, let me do this probably like one more time, like slow-ish, and then actually try to do it at like normal pace. And then after that, I'll probably actually start a run. Okay, Majima always goes up front, which is all good. That one's pretty straightforward. Majima, right here. Number 3 is like, yeah, I was gonna say, it's not quite right where Majima is. 5 is here, 4 is like here. And then yeah, Nishida is supposed to be like here. I'm trying to double check the actual thingy. At least when it comes to upgrading units, that's generally been a non-issue. Nishida, please. He's not gonna chase them the whole way. Okay, I'm gonna move number 3 where they should be at least. And Nishida should be up here. And I think units 4 and 5, yeah, units 4 and 5 are also supposed to get increases. And then 3 stays where they are, but 5 moves here, 4 moves here, Yoshida moves up here. Okay, good, thank you. Someone... Bro, you were already on your way there, just fucking do it. That was very fucking stupid to watch. Like, usually at least when it's Nishida, he like cuts off right where the like fence area is. Not just, oh, I'm gonna run up to you and then just be like, actually, I'm good. Like, peace the fuck out. Yeah, I was gonna say, usually the boss is a non-issue. First wave is usually non-issue. Boss wave is usually non-issue. Second and third are usually the worst ones. Actually, can I bring up the clan creator menu, like, once I skip these cutscenes? I can. Yeah, so like the levels that show up right there, you can increase those, and those, as far as I'm aware, carry over to New Game Plus, but I've not really like... I've not noticed that it like really does anything helpful. If that makes sense. Because I think all of mine right now are like, at least for the ones that you have to use specifically for that mission, I'm pretty sure all of mine are about level 7 or 8. I guess I have a way I can double check that right now. Oh, not even that. They're level 6. Also should tell you how much time I fucking spent with this one. It's just like, yeah, they're not particularly high level. Including the extra units I was using. Whereas, you know, this is like completely done. Then again, you do actually have to do Cabaret Clip Grand Prix to get to Amon, so... Actually kind of interesting that they make you do that, but they don't make you do Clan Creator. Yeah. You know what? I keep... Okay, now that I've like removed that B button, the other B button back paddle, I keep like hitting that and it's like that's not what I'm supposed to be using to run. Really sucks though that this is like probably one of the biggest pain in the ass spots, regardless of any percent or New Game Plus. It's like, yeah, can you do this in an efficient enough fucking time? Nope. And before you go here, Nishida right there. I have to remember 3 goes to the center at the end of this round. Or, yeah, end of like the upcoming round, I should probably say. Ishida's probably gonna have to chase after these guys again. I am gonna move... Yeah, I'm gonna move Unit 3 ahead of time. I mean, I am getting... something I will say is I am getting S rank more consistently. So I guess that's something, but... Practice and Ishida that was supposed to get increased there. That's fine. No one gets increased in wave 4, right? Hey there, Tasman, how's it going? I was about to be like, please do not do what this dude was about to fucking try to do. Finally some good slop. I thought that was about to like... It did! Okay. I mean, that's fine if it triggers both, but yeah. I was like, the way I just hit my D-pad, I'm like, it's probably gonna register that I hit the left button as well as down, which, yeah. Wait, how does text chat look for Twitch right now? I'm gonna be completely honest, it looks normal for me, but it might be because it's still March 31st here. Like, I like, straight up, I am just seeing standard-ass normal Twitch chat. I'll take a photo of it, okay. Is it like in Comic Sans or some bullshit? There's a place I guess effectively used to do like just shit in unreadable. Oh, okay, that's even worse. But I was gonna say there's a site I used to like do moderation work on and stuff where one year they literally just changed it so all of the site font was Comic Sans. So it's just like, oh okay, yeah, you gotta deal with this for a day. Oh, that is Comic Sans. Okay. See, when you said it looks like shit and unreadable, I was thinking like something even worse than that. Like if they had it in like papyrus font or something. Like I don't like it. Oh yeah, no, like I know a lot of people don't like Comic Sans. That's kind of part of the point, I think. Capitals and stuff. Like just how they look in that font, because let me see. Okay. I was like gonna say, is it altering like when it shouldn't theoretically do so, but no, it's just the standard as Comic Sans. I used to like Comic Sans, but now that I see it used like this, I don't like it. Is that all Twitch is doing for April Fool's though, now that I think about it? Just like, oh hey, this site looks a little funny, hee hee. Like font-wise. But yeah, I'm gonna assume just because I still have 7 minutes left of 7 minutes left of the 31st that I don't what do you call it? I don't see it yet. And actual bad people that get many warnings and make it so they can't stream on Twitch anymore get a real job. There's something funny in you saying that, and then the fact that it's like the only reason why I'm streaming right now is because my fucking shift for tonight was canceled. So I'm just like, well, might as well do fucking something with my night. Both yesterday and today though got canceled on me. It's just that when they gave me the thing yesterday, I was like, oh, okay, well, I can't be fucking asked to like figure out something to do. Whereas today I was like, I got the notice for it at like noon, so it's like, oh okay, well fuck that then. Maybe stream's been banned, just unbanned after like 2 days. Yeah, I have seen that. Which, like, depending on what they did, it's like, okay, sure, I guess. But there's other cases where I've seen that happen where it's like, I don't know why the fuck they were banned in the first place. Like, congratulations on either showing very strong bias towards people or just not giving a fuck. And I say this as one who has actually been banned on Twitch before for a legitimate reason, but it's also just very funny thinking about it. The stream Twitch is like, interesting. 2-day ban, yeah. I would have hoped that guy was in the way. Thanks, game. Yeah, in my case, because at the time I didn't realize Twitch had a banned games list. My dumbass decided, even though it did have the censorship mod on, uh, decided to stream Honey Pop once, and it's like, yeah, congratulations, you're banned for a day, get out of here. It's like, okay, you know what? Fair enough. Just like, yeah, okay. Anyway. Which is more funny when you consider that, like, I could actually stream that on YouTube without issues. I just have to mark the stream as 18 plus. It's also probably, like, on the, like, more minor end of, like, things that people have done to get any sort of ban. Why is this guy walking away? Huh? I don't know if the confusion is coming through very clearly, like, visually on my model's face, but, like, I am like, what the fuck? Why is man's walking away? Once again, we leave chapter 1 losing time. It's fun. There's a part of me that's slightly tempted to actually reset. Another part of me is just like, ah, just fucking finish the run, whatever. Go get time save elsewhere. Actually, I guess even more so when it's only plus 5 seconds, like... I'm pretty sure I've had worse than that over the last, like, few days of doing this. I also just realized, in 2 minutes is Twitch chat, like the OBS plugin, or whatever at least, gonna update itself and be like, haha, Comic Sans, get them. Fuck. Ah, that's not a cutscene skip. Stop doing that. What am I doing? You know what? No, at this point I am resetting. What? that feel when you're just like, what is we doing at this point? The fuck? That's not what you do. Lesson learned, maybe don't practice clan creator before you start a run. I'm kidding. No, it's just me being fucking stupid. In chapter 2 specifically. Chapter 1 was actually fairly okay. With it, like I said, it only was plus like 5 seconds. Also, yeah, speaking of April Fools, there's a part of me, after I was reminded of it earlier, of like, maybe I should bring out Inkling's Nightmare again. Because I was doing runs of Inkling's Nightmare last year around this time. Because there was a thing going on in the Splatoon Discord for it. I should also clarify, Inkling's Nightmare is like a fan game of Splatoon that's on PC only. And it is like an absolute fucking hellscape to fucking deal with. The only downside though is if I actually wanted to do that, I would have to readjust the game to a different controller. Or I'd have to plug my PS4 controller into my PC. One of the two. Because I do remember specifically when I was doing it last, I was using my PS4 controller for it. And I had to go in and like specifically tweak like certain settings so that when trying to use like the right control stick, I wouldn't have shit just going like every which fucking direction like super quickly. Instead it's like, oh okay, look, you can actually fucking use this thing. Let's do this. I like that the guy like moved and then moved specifically in front of me. Like in my direction. Like good shit. Very nice. Okay. I that is much better. Just already getting those two like that. Kiryu looks at the knives and is like, no, fuck that shit. Gun. Because yeah, realistically speaking, I haven't exactly thought of what I'd be doing after doing like a run of this. If I choose to not just do another one right after. Part of me was like, oh, maybe I should like do the like last couple of things or so to get ready for New Game Plus Legends for like Dragon 8 tomorrow. Well, I guess technically now later today, but yeah. Which I feel kind of bad though, because I did a timed run, like a practice timed run earlier off stream of it. Because I was like, okay, how bad might this actually be? And it turns out, my dumbass apparently can already just take world record for that category. On console, specifically. And it's just like, oh, okay, well, I was about to try to do something else, and it's like, no, we gotta do this first. This still loses time, though. I don't know if this is more or less time, because outside of one of the graveyard fights, and I guess to an extent, like, Daigo's boys, like, most of this chapter was fine. Okay, yeah, like only plus 1 second, like that, yeah, okay, that's fine. That is fine, I will absolutely continue with that. Though I am wondering what the fuck I would have to do to like get less than 516. Does it have to be like god tier perfect or something, or am I just fucking something else up entirely that I shouldn't be? Like that type of thing. Okay, there we go. I actually skipped this guy correctly. I'm surprised that that didn't put me in the pause menu again. I noticed like the last few times, it's actually just been throwing me into the pause menu. Also, damn it. I am now stuck waiting for a point when I can like go with my fucking controller with my left hand specifically, because yeah, I was gonna say there's a fight spawn leak in there, but it looks like it's, I don't know, it is a group. They're just really slow. Yeah, that's fine. But I was gonna say there's something hitting my left leg right now, and it is making my leg itchy, and it's just like I can't actually scratch my leg right now. So that is actually just driving me fucking nuts. Instead, it's like, ah. Okay, there we go. Take the load screen going into the fucking Cabaret Grand. And then also, you know, these guys too. Okay, leg issue sorted. Let me leave. Let me leave and go into my corner. Thank you. Excuse me, everyone. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. At least I'm not getting stuck on anyone, which is nice. Excuse me. Excuse me. And then they get stuck on someone. Get out of my fucking way! Let me go in my corner. God damn it. Just like, oh, I'm not getting stuck on anyone, and then just like right close to the fucking corner, it's like, no. She's like a person and a sign to both get stuck on. And it's just like, okay, thank you, game. Oh, nice. Kiryu didn't do the weird thing he sometimes does, where even though you are not holding the, like, directional forward... Also skip the same cutscene twice, very good. Even though you might not be holding, like, the control stick forward, sometimes Kiryu will just, like, run up the Daigo anyway when you talk to him. There's someone else he does that with too, I think it's Majima. Yeah, bounce. Let's go. I do remember this school did the last run. Ow. Just kind of fuck around while waiting for the transition. Okay, I'm gonna run backwards so that everyone actually comes towards me. That didn't actually work out the way I intended it to, so that's fine. Okay, so I got one guy that wants to stay up there. There we go. Oh, who the hell? Bro, join your friends faster, please and thank you. I was about to be like, damn, got them down actually faster than I expected, and just one guy is like way far behind. So it's like, oh, actually, get trolled. That one was more on me for how I moved. Okay, these guys, so usually, if you do what I was doing with the other group, where you run backwards and then forward, they do generally actually come forward, except for one guy. Okay, I was like, please hit the center of the doors. Damn it. Okay. That could have been worse. Because usually if you hit one door on the side instead of hitting them in the middle, Kiryu takes a slightly longer time to start running again. Graphically, this looks better than K3. Really? They both... I don't know what it says, where both of them kind of look similar. The only thing is that K3's got the fucking blue light filter for whatever reason. Ow! Fucking rude. One guy's sitting in the back and I'm just like, ah. The lighting just looks better. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the older Dragon Engine games when it comes to lighting, yeah, look better than the newer ones. Then again, this is also the remastered one with the flashbang filter, so... Because original K2 is not this bright. I failed once more. Okay, it's fine, I made up for it. Oh yeah, this version of K2 is like super bright to the point where I actually had to turn the I had to turn the brightness down. Fighting Lost Judgment was fun. Is it just added to like a Coliseum thing or whatever? So I feel like I saw it. I don't remember if it was Gaiden or Lost Judgment, but I feel like there was one of the two where like some of the Coliseum stuff people had modded to like add in, yeah, that thing. Pretty sure this is better as a text skip. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I should stop cutscene skipping that. Do you want to fight me? Too bad. I like that it was just an individual Nouveau Riche enemy though. Just chilling there like, yep, hi. Are they coming off of Iwao Bridge? They are. Or no, there's just... Okay. Sure, I'll take it. I was just supposed to be like, this is no fucking fight spawn whatsoever, like what the fuck? Because there's usually at least one. There's sometimes where the fight spawn will be coming off of Iwa Bridge, so they're not like much of an issue to deal with. But more often than not, they're usually on this street here. So it's kind of thrown off when it's like, no, you just get a free pass, have fun. I am gonna get the second text box. I'm almost certain. Nope, never mind. Managed to get there without it. I actually legitimately expected the game to give me the second text box with how low her HP was. Anyway, time to stare down some poor pharmacy worker. Excuse me, I got people to stare down. Hello, sir. Oh, there. Also, yeah, I remember seeing as well somewhat the way that that fight is modded in the silly mod or whatever the hell. Where it's just like, yeah, Kiryu gives Ryuji the finger, and it's just like, okay. Why the fuck was Kiryu facing that way? But, yeah. Also realizing maybe at some point I should actually go through the PC version of K3, but like use the mod that gets rid of Hamasaki's newer model and replace it with the K3, like the original 3-1. I almost said replace it with the K3 one, then it's like that's literally just keeping the same fucking model in there. If you did that. Goodbye, sir. Thank you for bandage. Excuse me. Excuse me. Jesus. Yeah, I was gonna say I should be outside again already. I almost had a second thinking I hit the wrong fucking taxi, and then I was about to be like, wait. The thing I thought it said there for a second doesn't even exist as a fucking taxi. I also like how it's 12:21 and I can just hear a fucking train outside blasting its horn. It's like, bro, please. Oh my god. Did the thing. correctly. And then skip cutscene where you don't even see Jonka, it's just like, meh. Oh, game, why are you being nice to me today? What the fuck? Just like, oh, we'll spawn a new Varisha enemy for you, which is just basically like, okay, you just literally gave me a free pass. Cool. Pay them the fuck off. Go get cat. Bring cat back to owner. I was gonna say, preferably without getting the attention of that fight spawn, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, well, it's not. I was gonna say, it's not gonna be fine though if I can't actually talk to fucking Jonka to get the damn thing. I almost went down by 3 because I'm used to having to go down by 3. Forgetting that it's like, yeah, this is the fucking East Sotenbori taxi, you dummy. Oh, but every time he's just like, ah. Whenever you talk to him. Keep forgetting, you can't actually, you don't cutscene skip after you hit the it's your call thing. You do it after the second selection is done. It's very funny to me, the way that Kiryu just looks like, okay dudes. Y'all could come together, like more, that'd be great, thank you. Like, what the fuck, dudes? I do not think we're saving time here because we gotta wait for 3 minutes. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Fuck out my way. That's a fight spawn, I don't give a shit though. As I said, I don't give a shit. I'm just like, I already know I'm gonna get pulled into the fight. Cool. You get to watch everyone have, well, I guess theoretically this guy actually does have proper customer service for the most part, but everyone else is just gonna be ignored. Actually, is this gonna lose time? Because it started at 20, like basically about 25-30. Maybe? It doesn't take a minute to get from here to Alley, does it? I hate that I'm like trying to think of this now. Also trying to finish my hot chocolate really quick. It's already like slightly towards room temperature, so it's like meh.
ようこそフォーシャイン
遅えぞ調子乗ってんなよ
いらっしゃいませ
どうも
お客さん
遅いな
Yeah, that's them.
ええ加減にせえ
ようこそ
どうも
フォーシャイン
待たせすぎだろ
いらっしゃいませ
ちゃったよ
お客さん
待たせすぎだろふざけんなよ
ようこそ
どうもどうも
フォーシャイン
遅えぞ
That feel when this isn't one of the songs from this game that ever got released.
いらっしゃいま
There's
せ
some of them that did, and then some of them that didn't.
遅いななめとんのか
ようこそ
どうも
フォーシャイン
待たせすぎだろふざけんなよ
いらっしゃいませ
ちゃったよ
お客さん
Yeah, like I'm gonna be leaving here at like 28:30ish.
調子乗ってんなよ
Maybe a little more than that. I don't think it takes that long to go from
遅えぞ
here to Alley. Hey there, PDA, how's it going?
よう
Thanks
こ
for the
そ
raid.
フォーシャイン
I was gonna say, can I actually get a shoutout done in like 10 seconds? And the answer is probably fucking not with how slow I tend to type
お
shit.
客さん
What's
待
up?
たせすぎだろ
Just doing a D-rest run at this point in time. How was your stream? Also very funny to me that it's just like, I think most people when they go to like leave the door there, or leave through the door there rather, words heard, usually actually turn the camera around, and I'm just like, nah, just go backwards, it's fine. Modular construction can go shove it out of 10. Fair enough. Oh my god, it's a gold. Time to completely nullify that with this chapter. I say that knowing that I actually did sit down and like practice the modular construction bullshit like right before starting this. Do one mission and get burned? Oh. Do another easier mission and get burned. It's rigged. Yeah, I remember when trying to do some of it myself, it was just like, man, this sucks. And then eventually I was just like, you know what? I don't even think leveling up these guys makes a difference for New Game Plus, so fuck it. Because like if there was a very visible like there's a very visible difference of having like the 5 people that you get at the start leveled up for this, I'd be like, okay, sure. But I've not really seen any, so I miss the Yakuza 6 already. Are you trying to do it for achievements or something else? Can I get through the door? No, Kiryu got fucked. Anyway, back to the entrance where we can meet Yayoi and guy who was absolutely just sent to the dark place in the next game. Don't worry about it. We touched either Moneymaker and K2. Made it to the first Grand Prix and that's it. I haven't touched since. Yeah. No, I don't blame you on that second one. The only reason why I am slightly okay with the what do you call it? Cabaret Club stuff is just because of having done it, I think, like twice now. Also, did this game forget it's supposed to have enemy spawns? Because I think it did. There's usually someone alongside Nakamichi there. But yeah, I'm trying to remember how far I got into Clan Creator and this shit before I was just like, yeah, no thank you. I think it was maybe like the 6th or 7th mission. So I remember specifically getting like one of the I got one of the like big wrestling dudes from it, and that's like it. Only doing cabaret stuff, this type of sub stories, yeah. That's the reason why I did it on this file. Because one of the things I did specifically for New Game Plus setup was do all the sub stories so I could have Amon done. Even though, realistically speaking, if you're doing standard New Game Plus, having Amon completed I don't think is like super necessary. If you're doing one of the more meme categories, like if you're doing like Rocket Launcher percent or Bowling Ball percent, then yeah, at that point you have to actually have done the Amon fight. Because otherwise you can't get the, There's a thing that Kamiyama sells to you after you defeat Amon that basically makes it so that you can have any weapon be infinite use as long as you put it away before it breaks. So if you got a weapon with, like, say 2 uses, you use it once but then put it away or swap it out for another one, it basically will be reset to 2. I forget what bowling balls have as a usage. I don't remember if it's 2 or 3. Inventory usually. That's how you lose time, by fucking up your menus. Ultimate skill, right? Yeah, I think it's just called Weapon Master. It's the actual skill in the menu. The actual thing that Kamiyama sells is like some weird ass fucking name that I definitely can't remember. Because the only other thing, if I remember correctly, that you get for beating Amon in terms of abilities is Ultimate Essence, which in this game kind of sucks, honestly. Just because in Gaiden to use Ultimate Essence, you literally just have to be in Extreme Heat, and Extreme Heat, and then you hold R or R1 depending on your controller and hit the top, and then hit the heat action button. For this, you also have, for this game specifically, you also have to be in full health. Which is just like, okay, well, congratulations. I'm never fucking using that. Because you would never get it in any percent, and then for New Game Plus, since the strategy is literally keep Kiryu as low HP as possible, you can't use it there either. Anyway, time for clan creator. Let's see if that practice is gonna be of use. Or is Nishida gonna fucking completely fuck me over? It took too much to grind for, yeah. Kinda sucks because I really liked Ultimate Essence and Gaiden, so to just have it be like, yeah, it's like practically fucking useless in this game. It's just like, oh, okay, well, fuck me, I guess. I was about to be like, did I just put the wrong person there? But no, I didn't. Do you like X-Heat action? I just like Gaiden too much, I'm sorry. Okay, S rank, that's usually a good sign. Nishida, please take care of all these fucking guys, I swear to God. Oh my god, he did it! Fucking Jesus Christ. I believe that is what we call a Christmas miracle. Holy shit. Okay, so 5, you go back to where you were before. 4, Yoshida. I just gotta hope for the best speedrun or not. Yeah. I don't think this is gonna save much time because I still have to taxi to Serena and get to the back door, but Jesus Christ. That might be one of the better fucking clan creators I've had in any run of this shit. Jesus. If I can skip cutscenes fast enough, I might be able to save some time. Is it just gotta go to Serena? Let me move already, please. I was just like waiting for it to give him control back of Kiryu. Like, please. That's more than what I was expecting, so I'll take it. I'm trying to think of what the fuck I can do in chapter 6. Cause this is the Amano building. Yeah, I was gonna say you generally get stopped by her anyway when you're trying to walk out. Also get stopped by fucking Yuya. And this is usually a point where you don't have a fight spawn down here. I also like that the summer best is like only 4 seconds off from being sub 2 hours. Absolute fucking troll.
Oi. Oi.
行くわよ。この先ね。
I was gonna say I don't care if there's a fight spawn here because this is an area trigger. I'll say that Kaoru did her part there. I want to say it was both me and her hitting the guy at the same time that got him killed. Right, you start facing the... yeah. I'm thinking a different game.
もうすぐよ。
There's some games where you start facing the Millennium Tower when you get out of the taxi, and others where you are facing away from it.
Huh?
This is one of the ones where you're facing towards it. Tits. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, I was gonna say, run... At this point, I should just basically remember, whatever direction the arrow is pointing, run the opposite direction. So that basically ensures that I'm not gonna have to deal with, going the wrong way by accident. Shichifuku Street is the first option. Which is very funny if you remember OG1, where it is literally always your bottom option if it's on a list. If I remember correctly. Shit. Not kicking boxes into me today, sir. Get out of here. Get the gun out for gun hallway. Two, three, four. Yeah, that's right. Fucking right, dude. Get out of here. Would have preferred not having the slow door opening, but that's fine. I am slightly glad that gun hallway has been quick enough for me to remember how to actually pass by it quickly. Did he just say what I think he just said? Cause damn, son, chill. So say I'd like to get in the room, please and thank you. Also, I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck you skip this guy's field of heat. So I've never done it. Anyway, just kind of fucking around because you gotta wait for his ass to wake up. Don't wait for him to wake up and there's literally like no way to do it faster. Oh, unless... Okay, now I'm starting to think in this version they may have actually just removed it, because I feel like that should have killed him otherwise. plus like barely a second. Not like only a few milliseconds even. Wait, what the fuck is my gold for that split then? Because it still saved time. Oh well. Anyway, time to carry Kazuki over to the clinic. Actually, this also reminded me of like how much stuff from OG2 where it's like, yeah, you could do this there, but this game is like, no, don't do that. Like chapter 4, sorry. Chapter 4, when you're going into the Mahjong parlor, you can actually just talk to the bouncer and piss him off. And for this, you can literally just go down the alleyway behind Theater Square. The only thing is that if you get caught, I do know for OG2, if you get caught twice by the cops, it will auto game over. Not me accidentally doing that while playing through the game normally. Anyway, Kazuki's brought to here. Okay, so I'm realizing I need to hold the R button further down. If I hold it like too far up on it, it is really fucking slow. Like it acts as if I'm not holding it, I guess is a better way to put it. This is also 2 cutscenes, I believe. Yes. 2 cutscenes to leave, another cutscene skip. Shit. Damn it. I actually got stuck on that NPC. Anyway, time for Kim and Shay. I did not see if Che had his HP. I guess it doesn't matter. They're both defeated already. Anyway, get out of here, dudes. Okay, so the things I have left in this chapter are go here, skip some cutscenes, fight dudes, get out of my way, lady. And then the Triad members, should be fine. Should be fine, then, you know, you just casually hear Kitty in the background, like, ah, as he hit the fucking door. Just like, no, don't worry about it, dude, you're fine. I would have preferred if the bartender didn't move away, but that's fine. Also, if Granny fucking pushes one of these guys away from me again. She didn't do it last time, but she did it the time before, and it's just like... that's not helpful. What are you doing? Because it was literally like, dude was in my line of sight to actually hit with the sword. And then, because of what attack she did, he got pushed away from me. Okay, good. I think I'm still losing time in this-ish. Well, maybe not. No, yes I am. 3 whole ass seconds. Damn it. Chapter 8 is... oh, right. Hayashi and Togenkyo. I keep... like I said before, I keep mixing up Chapter 8 and Chapter 9, and I have to think for a second, like, which one's which. But yeah, this is... the fuck powder. Yeah, this is Chapter 8 with fucking Hayashi. Hayashi, who should get out of this game and go back to Dead Souls, please and thank you. Don't mind what you just saw. Cursed magic. But not really. It's just literally hold the R button down and mash A and B. Which, because B is one of my back paddles, it's, in my case, just hold R, mash A, and then mash the back paddle that has B assigned to it. Why we got 2 guys down here? Wait, excuse me. Actually... yeah, whatever. I was about to be like, wait, should I have actually used a muscle soda for this fucking clown? Because yeah, he's like literally already dead. Because of me using the muscle soda. I'm pretty sure otherwise he gets knocked down to low HP from the QTE. Just goes to show how much I don't want to fucking deal with Hayashi today. That's cool, dude. Are you done? Thank you. Didn't get screwed over like I did last time, where the timing of my attack was off enough that he actually just attacked me through it instead. Also, the do not engage QTE. He dies faster. Shit. Mostly saying that just because I'm like, I don't know how much time I'm about to lose in this chapter. I guess it really just depends on how this set piece goes. I don't care about this guy. Don't care about that guy, and because this is not base PS, yeah, not base PS4, getting into a fight doesn't even matter there. At the very least, the Switch 2 version has never crashed from that. Also, yeah, I still have no idea why this happens, but this sword gets extra sparkly until Genki, and only in this area. Not me abusing the shit out of the fucking quick step cancel. Okay, that was my fault for thinking I was closer to the door than I actually was. Oh, is everyone else out here? Yeah. Good. Half of me thought for a second to try to correct the direction I was facing, and then I was just like, you know what? Let me just try to see if this will work anyway. Wrong sword. Just like, yeah, let me kill myself more, please. That's exactly what I need. I will say, he did ask me to come to him. So, man now dead. Rip. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this will lose time unless this fight is like 2 seconds. Which really depends on how these guys want to fucking react. Okay, maybe we're fine. Maybe it's all fine. Never mind. Actually, yes, it is losing time. It's losing time, but it is still ahead. So. And then that's the point where it's like, don't worry about it. Just lose all the time in chapter 12. It's Terada's funeral, but is it really? I was gonna say, this does not put you into a cutscene immediately. Neither time that you come here does in this chapter. Go the hell in here. One. Get to see our buddy Hashimoto from the second chapter, sorry again. You know what? A for effort for Daigo. He tried to do something. I was just too fast. Just like, I'm sorry, dude. You don't get the chance to attack anyone. Okay, this one my cutscene. It's very funny how my notes specifically say, like, skip this many amount of cutscenes, but then there's just some of them where it's like, I don't actually really need to pay attention to the number, because I remember specifically what the last cutscene is. And for that particular set of them, it's always when Kiryu's walking away from the
行くわ
taxi.
よ
Excuse me.
もうすぐよ
And this one's when Kiryu's walking down Nakabichi. With the camera behind him, not in front. It's time for Shindo. And also, I need to not use a muscle soda walking into his room. Or like, shouldn't have one active, I guess, rather. Because, got to learn the hard way last time. That results in him leaving the room with like half his fucking HP still. Where the fuck? Oh, okay, dude's already dead. Come on. Dude is already dead. It is okay. Excuse me, sir, that's fucking weird. Also that feeling when you have to adjust how you're holding your controller. Absolutely, times have changed, by which I mean they haven't at all. There we go. Yeah, because Shinda's supposed to leave in that state there in New Game Plus. If it's half HP and any percent, yeah, half HP would actually push him to there too when you shouldn't be at that point. Nice. I actually hit the fucking door. I half expected me to be like not close enough. Anyway. That's the first part of Shindo done. First part of Shindo done, outside of the fact that I have to mash like 2 buttons. Also, I was starting to match the wrong one. I was like, oh, surely the first PTE is gonna be Y, right? And it's like, no, actually. Second one is. Cool. Get the hell out of here and back into the conference room. Silly Shindo. Actually, fuck, now that I think about it, do you even need to pull out your sword there? So I'm pretty sure you could probably just like kick him or smack him normally and it'd be fine. Gold by basically 1.5 seconds. Very nice. Worst part is I actually don't know how the fuck that gold is because that felt like any other fucking Shindo fight to me. Just like, okay, if you say so. Alright, this is the fuck off chapter. Just go around the city doing whatever. I say doing whatever, it's more specifically you have to go talk to Takashi and then in Sotenbori you help the tattoo artist. Should have gone the other way in the menu, but that's fine. Also, this is the moment of truth of, is the game actually being nice today? Because this is literally the one point where you end up with a possible fight spawn that you have to save load. Oh my god. The game has decided to actually be nice. What the fuck? Yeah, if they're in that alleyway that leads into like where Komaki decides to chill at, you're the only way you have to get rid of it is save load. Which thankfully, since this is a Switch 2 version, you can actually fucking do that and it's not a pain in the ass. I keep forgetting that the camera resets you there. Like after you talk to Hanaya, I keep forgetting that it actually points Kiryu towards the direction of like being able to leave already. Okay, what do we get for fight spawns here? I don't trust that. Excuse me, excuse me. Okay, that was literally the only one. Yeah, that fight spawn there, that was like right before I went to the shellac. That's the type of one you need to save it away. It should be outside the Millennium Tower, told to go to Serena. Yeah, baby. Into first person we go. Actually, now that I think about it, like, why did they remove, like in newer games, why did they remove, like, the vending machines, NPCs, etc. from the minimap? I think the reason why vending machines in particular comes to mind is because for K3 and Dark Ties, vending machines is like one of the very few things you have to get rid of the way too stupidly high amount of fight spawns in the game.
それでは
One of these days I will get out of there without bumping into shit. Today's not that day. Travel 100 kilometers on foot. GG.
それでは
I don't remember if that's actually where you'd want that to show up at or not in New Game Plus. Oh my god. Fuck these. Okay, good. The door didn't close on me, it's all good. And I do believe Kaoru is an area trigger, so this should be whatever. Okay, they're like way over there anyway, so it doesn't matter. Bunch of cutscene skips. Okay. I was trying to look at the number for a second because it's like, wait, is that a 6 or a 5? It's a 5. The coloration of it is just like, oh, okay. Kind of hard to tell which of the two it is without like double checking. Yeah, we just run forward. Till there. I was gonna say the game will basically just auto force you into this anyway, once you're in the area. 2, 3. I may have skipped the same cutscene twice. But I do believe I did actually. That's fine. Anyway, into Yotsutera Kaikan. What's online, asshole? You know what? I was supposed to be like, I was hoping that they'd be closer together, but then it's like, you know what? That fight could go significantly worse. So I'm fine with that. And then last cutscene, yeah, I was gonna say last cutscene of this chapter is when Kiryu strips. Just casually takes his shirt off for everyone. Also like how that is slower than whatever my gold split was, but it's like, oh, here's a fuck ton of time save. Which makes me wonder how bad that chapter was in my PB. Just like, damn. It bad. Wait, there's 2 cutscenes to skip. Alright. Only reason why I'm like, oh, there's 2 cutscenes to skip is because I stopped mashing start and A and let go of the D-pad, and then it's like, wait, hold on.
それでは
Need to keep holding all those.
行くわよ。この
Back
先
to
で
this guy.
ああ
着いたわ。
Oh.
それでは
I actually don't know if that's like a sign that you skip that fast enough or not, if you actually hear his laugh.
行くわよ。この先で。
うん
うん。
Wait. Ah, it's 110. But Jesus Christ, how far back is Kaoru that she's still telling me to like wait for her?
何
やっと来た。
うん
584.
おい
The one password that will never fucking leave my memory. Nice new Furushi enemy there. Anyway, off to taxi.
それでは
This one. Santa's sitting in front of Lumiere. Or the proper one, I guess, because there's multiples that are showing on the map. I would have liked it if I didn't have a fucking table in front of me, but that's fine. Yeah, the plus 16 seconds, I'm pretty sure was me fucking up the phone number thingy. Just like, oh, 100 first, right? No. It's 110, then 100. The best part of this is the fact that it's like, oh, okay, this could be possibly PvP still. And it's like, I don't even, the thing I'm practicing for, it's like, I don't have to like skip any of these cutscenes. So... One more cutscene? It'd be easy to tell because Kiryu will be, yeah, on Bishima Bridge, holding himself. Or holding his side, at least. I also don't know why I keep holding the B button here when it's like not gonna make them move faster. Alright, time to buy these guys. Can people not walk in my way, please and thank you? You would think if you see a guy on the street bleeding out, you would not actively walk in their way unless you are specifically trying to fuck with him. Like, the enemy markers are specifically intending to do that, but everyone else is just like, why you keep getting in the way? Anyway, sub-story time. Oh wait. I almost pulled out the wrong sword and it's just like, no, because my health got healed from the thing just now. I actually have to use the flame sword. Anyway, time to go to the golf center. I swear to god, if I hit the sub-story, I'm gonna be mad. Actually, it's even weirder now that I think about it that when you go into the golf center, you can't hit the sub-story. It's only when you're leaving. Excuse me, dudes. Thank you. To say be careful the way I leave, good. Don't want that sub-story triggered. And in this case I also... Okay. I was like, I also have to not get into a fight here, because Kurokawa is an interact trigger. Hello, good sir. Kurokawa is, yeah, one cutscene skip. So off to Yakuza Clinic, which is not even in the right spot. To be fair, they did remove Shinseicho, so the actual location it should be at doesn't exist in this. It does at least still serve the same purpose, though. Like, it's where you get dude to give you techniques, and then also Esaki is also in here. Esaki should be 2 cutscene? Yep. And off to Osaka Castle, where I absolutely do expect to lose time. Because I did not actually sit down to get used to the gun again. That's also still a throw off for this game too. It's like, depending on which version you're using, the gun is either like totally fine or it's a piece of fucking shit. Please get out of here, Kaneda. Thank you. So let's say I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start dying. Didn't you beat action him? That's... I'm just like, why is the gun not hitting them at this point? Anyway, the actual gun I was referring to, that it's like I haven't gotten used to this again yet. Okay. Oh, you know what? That could have been a lot fucking worse. Oh, and Kiryu actually went over the thing this time. Nice. Okay, kill Kunieda first. Everyone else can wait. I don't want to jinx myself. I'm just sticking in my head like, what if I break the camera here again? To the point where like you can't see what's happening. Okay, so me and the cat attacked each other again at the same time this time. But it did not, either just because of like timing or something, there wasn't enough time for Kiryu to like seemingly fall through the floor. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened, is just for whatever reason it caused Kiryu to fall through the floor. So when this cutscene started to play, it's just like, well, we don't know where Kiryu is, so you get to see nothing. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's losing time, but not by much, actually. .666, very nice. I do see the 8 in front, I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Nice triple sixes there. Also, it's cool for the last time. Never get to see her again. Never get to see her again. Okay, off to... Off to West Body Street. Trying to like scratch the corner of my eye Or not really scratch it, but like rub the corner of my eye. At the same time, I'm trying to do this shit. Which, you know, if it's just that I have to move Kiryu, it's kind of whatever, because that's one-handed. But if I have to do anything else, like go through a menu or skip a cutscene, it's like, ah, 2 hands needed.
Nani?
I still don't understand why Kiryu leaves her outside for that whole thing. Just like, yeah, what the fuck do you expect to happen, my dude? Okay, well, two like full combos with 2 killed with each, that's fine. Hi, dude. Bye, dude. I actually have to wonder how much worse New Game Plus of this would be if you did not unlock UFO-ish enemies. Because, like, they don't always appear, but, like, anytime they do, it might as well just be like, oh, okay, that's a free pass from an enemy. Because they generally cannot catch up to you. Or trigger a fight in time. Why the fuck is Haruka trying to tell Kiryu to pilot a mecha? I thought this was like a dragon, not fucking Evangelion shit. Or Gundam. Take your pick of anything. Hey there, how's it going? I am pretty sure this is an area trigger, so I don't care about these guys. Yep. I remembered correctly, it is indeed an area trigger. Excuse me. Cool. Off to... Well, off to Aoi and then into, like, go to Kamurocho from there. Word's hard. Word's hard, I don't know how the fuck this run is actually going this well. Then again, I also say this knowing that there's like 3 chapters after this to lose time if this doesn't. Oh, okay. I scrolled up too high. I was like, shit, is this 2 or 3 cutscene skips? You know what? Yeah, it got him. That's fine. I didn't actually do that, like, in the best way you could have done that. Where I'm pretty sure you should be holding R1, or the R button, rather. Same idea. I didn't hold it, and still managed to hit the guy. This is... yeah. It's like, this is made in black at this point, right? Anyway, goodbye to this guy. We'll see him later. Ignore the fact of what's about to happen to him. He's fine. Trust. No, really though, he's fine. Excuse me, Kaoru.
行きましょう
Anyway, off. Ooh, I don't like that. Can you come here? Thanks. You know what? That was enough time for me to get by them. It's fine.
それ
I'm slightly surprised that that worked. I also forgot that Kaoru doesn't despawn them. She only de-aggroes. Because you need the fucking vending machines for that. That's why I was mostly concerned, because it's like, that's way too far up the street for me to use a vending machine. Nice. Anyway. Goodbye, sir. This will lose a bit of time though, because of all the cutscene skips. Well. Sometimes it'd be like that. That's the same cutscene twice. Same cutscene twice, that doesn't help with trying to save time. Okay, well, that's the end of that chapter. What the hell lost 11 seconds? Aside from skipping the same cutscene twice, and that wouldn't use nearly that much time. Oh, wait, actually, never mind. Probably having to go back and talk to Kaoru to de-aggro the fight spawn. Let me roll. Thank you. Cool. Okay, apparently my... Oh, never mind. I was like, apparently my cutscene skip count is wrong, but then I realized I was looking at the wrong line. There is a fight spawn, but they're walking away, so I don't care. It's in here that you skip two cutscenes, so... That's what I was looking at. I was like, wait a minute, if it's 2 cutscenes, why is there another one about the trigger? And then it's like, never mind. Wrong line. Fuck. Okay, well, I don't have to hold the B button at least, but yeah, if y'all could get off my ass real quick, that'd be great. Good. I would have preferred to fail that sooner, please and thank you. Well, there goes all of that time save, I'd argue. So I know my PB for this does not have a fight spawn. Problem is that with where they were actually at, it's like there was no... Unless I missed it, there was no real spot for me to actually just go and despawn them. So it's either just run through and hope they don't aggro, or just kill them right there. Oh well. I will say, to be fair, because if I'm going to try for anything in this, it'd probably be like sub 2 hours, which would still be a PB. But it's like, from what I can see right now, for like best possible time, sub 2 hours is not happening. Like, these last 2 chapters would have to be pretty fucking good for that, and this one's already fucked. This one's already fucked due to a fight spawn that I shouldn't have gotten. Chapter 15 I think is just borderline hard at this point to save time in. At least compared to what I'm pretty sure the gold is for it. And chapter 16, I don't think there's like a whole lot of time save in there. Anyway. It was nice having a run that was on very nice PB pace while it lasted. Anyway, Millennium Tower first because of Bam Tam. I had to think about that for a second. Yeah, right here. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to text skip that and not cutscene skip. You could stop dancing around me, my dude. That'd be great. Okay, Milta's clinic next. Nice new... Going towards, like, Pink Street or whatever. Saw Nouveau Riche enemies, like, back walking that way, and it's like, okay. It's time for them to leave. Nice. I'm gonna have to check that in a second, damn it. Yeah, so I was gonna say, there is vending machines here to avoid this, if the game would like me to leave the vending machine. Good thing there's a break in the run in a hot second. Means I can not only get to the shadow that should have been done probably like what? That was rude, sir. I was gonna say, get to the shadow that should have been done probably like an hour ago. And also whatever the hell YouTube has as a warning right now. Looks like it's specific to audio? Question mark? Oh, fuck. Majima defused a bomb. Some real shit right there. No fights fun. Good.
それではさあ行くか
I was gonna say this cutscene starts the second you open the door. And break time. Once I'm at the set in the door, I can see whatever the fuck this is that's on my screen right now. I like the guy not only backed up once, he backed up twice. And it's like, bro, please. Okay, anyway. Okay, now what is YouTube flashing here? Primary and backup streams correctly. Sure. The way that I multi-stream does not really allow for that, I'm pretty sure. No, it doesn't actually. So I'm like, yeah. That sounds like something either YouTube has to fix themselves or just got no fucking way to deal with that in general. It's kind of weird that it's giving that warning though, because I think I've seen it a couple of times, but I don't think I've seen it like persist very long when it does show up. So whereas right now it's been there for like a few minutes now. I'm just like sitting here waiting for fucking Date to call, like already holding the D-pad over to the left. It's like, sir, please hurry up.
さあ行くか
No fight spawn, no fight spawn, let's go! We're home free! No more fight spawns in this fucking game. For the rest of the run. Only plus 2 seconds, that's fine.
Oh.
Cool. Time to do the finale. Also, I was looking through like the recordings and stuff that's on my Switch 2 right now, and there was a random one that I saw initially of like this here, and I'm like, wait, why did I record this? And then I remembered like, oh, never mind. I remember exactly why I have that recording. It's because if you play this on PS4 or PS5, you cannot record the finale with the console itself, whereas the Switch 2 version is just like, yeah, we don't lose shit, you can record it all you want. And I think I specifically was like in the middle of a run and I was just like, hey, look at this, and then just hold down the capture button to record like the start of the finale. Cheeky man, hiding behind the You can play at that game, bitch. Good fuck. Yeah. So it's just like, oh, okay. Apparently I didn't delete that recording, because I have no real use for it. It's just like, oh, just me being funny. As much as I wish I could say I could finish the finale in like less than 3 or so minutes, it's like that's not happening. I think I'm mostly just gonna wonder, like, is the best possible time going to be under or over the time that it's showing right now? Tried to actually hit the door and then just went up to it too fast, so Kiryu just opened it normally. Anyway, main goal is do not let the camera leave, like, have it so that Purgatory's out of view. Or the Purgatory entrance, I guess, rather. There's someone behind me. 2 people behind me. Wait, behind? Front. So I ain't got time for that fucking shit. Shoot him. Also, yeah, see? He's okay. He's fine. He's perfectly fine. Hee hee. Also, something I'm gonna have to remember for Saturday is going to do it here since I'm very obviously skipping cutscenes and doing like standard New Game Plus. For this here, do not use a muscle soda before walking up the stairs. If you're watching the cutscene, the muscle soda will be gone before you've by the time you get to here. So you'll basically just have to use another one. Opposite order. You would think eventually, even though I've consistently been like, oh yeah, it's counterclockwise, that I would actually hit the buttons in counterclockwise order instead of trying to go clockwise. Yeet. I can tell you right now, this is not going to be sub 2 hours. Ryuji and Terada take too long for that to happen. Feel this key, I almost passed it by accident. Oh, it's just this guy alive? Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I almost passed the first QTE because my thumb was actually hovering over my B button, thinking that that wasn't going to be the QT, and then the second I saw that it was like, nope, don't touch that. Hit something else. Yeah, this is gonna be slower than best possible time. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because it takes longer than like 5 seconds for the rest of this to play out. "20-second PB though." Shrug. Plus 9 seconds in the finale. I'm trying to think of what that was. Probably... I know part of it is probably the 2 guys in the park entrance. Yu and Yang. Because of the fact that I only hit one of them for their HP. You generally want them so that when you do the QTE, they're both already dead. I will say though that does bode well though for Saturday, because it basically means like, oh okay, yeah, if I'm at a point where I am getting like generally green slash gold.
どんな
And pink, I guess, because pink is also saving
お前
time.
によう似とる
Then I
初
am
めてお前に会う
probably
た時
fine.
おかんを思い出した
Like, I'll
から
probably
の
still do another run on Friday, but I think for today I am good with
古
this
代
at
に
least.
可愛い妹がおったとはもっと早う知っとればね
こんなことにはならんかったかもね。
いいえわしの体には人工ファの血が流れとるんや
Now the real question is, when will Summer Best be sub
のたれ
2
死の運命
hours?
やったんやまあ思ったより長生きしたわ笑顔を見せてくれやおかんの笑った顔が好きやったんや
What is...
お兄ちゃ
Who the fuck is this?
顔や
You know. You ever have that moment when you like just get a random friend request on Discord and you're like, I have no clue who this person is, and there are like no shared like friends or shared servers, so you're just like, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. Because at least usually if there's like a shared server or something, it's like, oh, okay. Might know who it is. Same idea if there's like mutual friends, but just like, if neither of those are there, I'm just like, no,
何を言っ
pass.
てるの。
俺はもう動けない
We
諦
just
めない
ignore
で、
that.
私が背負っていくわ。
お前だけ逃げるんだ
Also skip that before it starts playing Sound of Breath. Actually, yeah, shit, that also reminds me. Have to hear Sound of Breath, I think, like 3 times during this in
ありがと
cutscenes.
うね。私、ずっと忘れないよ。寺田のおじさん、本当にありがとう。
あの爆弾が偽物だったとは寺田が一番の役者だったな。
ああ、奴が言っていた通り高島のことは心から信用しちゃいなかったのさ。
そうだな。最初から爆弾の信管は抜かれていたわけだしな。鼻から爆発させる気はなかったってことだ。しかしまあ爆弾が起動した時はどうなるかと思ったぜ。
ああ、
That's what I'm trying to see.
寺田の判断がなければ高島の思い通りになっていただろ
Huh.
お前あの爆弾が爆発しないことが分かっていたのか？
う。いや、分からなかった。だが奴は最後に信じてくれと言った。
Did
お前に
Twitch?
何を信じて欲しかったんだろうな。
多分
Because I saw, like, Tatsuman posted a screen of it earlier, but I'm like, wait a
今
minute.
思えばな。
It's like 2 hours into April 1st here,
その言葉
and
に
Twitch
嘘はなかった
looks
ってわけ
the
だ。
same as it usually does. Like in terms of how the chat looks and whatever. Like it just looks normal. So the only reason why I thought to check is because it's like, oh yeah, Now that it actually is April 1st, like, a good few hours into it. The only other thing I guess I can think of is if I have something that, like, specifically overrides it. But I don't think I do. Do I? Me out here trying to double check now. No, no. No. I don't see anything that would overwrite it, so that's interesting. Oh, I was gonna say, what if I go here? Well, that still looks normal. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. But yeah. There you go. PB after what, a month and a half? Actually, when the fuck did I get my previous one? Off we go to SRC to check. New game plus console. Oh yeah, no, actually it is month and a half. A month and a half slash almost 2 months. Which part of me is like, do I submit this to the leaderboard? And then part of me is just like, it's only by 20 seconds. I don't think that's worth a submission. I would have probably considered it more if it had actually been like, 2 hours and like a few seconds or something. Not, yeah, you only beat your time by 20 seconds. It kind of sucks too, because a decent chunk of like the late game loss there was literally a fight spawn in chapter 14 that's just like, yeah, good luck with bypassing that thing. But yeah. Oh, there's somebody. Just want to say hello in case I fell back to sleep. Yeah, all good. Hey there. I would ask how it's going, but it sounds like it's just EP hours then. Yeah, I don't need my clear data, that's fine. Fever EP, yeah. Oh wait, is that meant to be like EP cause sick, or just kind of making jokes? Sorry. Okay, I don't know why I've been having this thought of just like, okay, what if Majima Saga run for some suffering? High body temp fever. Ah, okay. Hopefully you get better then soon. UI. Is it this one? No, that is not the splits. Where? This one? Oh, there. This one? Yeah, there we go. Was having a moment because it's like, okay, I see one that is explicitly labeled as PS5, so it wouldn't be that one. But then I saw one that has no label whatsoever, so I opened that and then it's like, oh, that's just... That's just the PS4 one. Huh. Why am I doing this? I have no reason to do this whatsoever, except for the fact that it's just like, ah, fuck it. I haven't touched this since, what, December, I think? That sounds right. Oh wait. I was about to hold down the back pedal to try to start running, and then it's like, oh, wait. There's more cutscenes to skip. So yeah, one thing that sucks about this version though is that at the end of chapter 1, there is a weirdly long ass load. Also forgot I had like the most stupid fucking split names for this shit. Yeah, I ain't wasting my fucking time spinning again. Not for that fucking clown. Also, yeah, because this is the newer K2. Get a nice flashbang filter as you're leaving Millennium Tower. Jesus, skip the damn cutscene. Actually, that reminds me, at some point I should learn how to do all street bosses. Because I've actually never tried it before. When I say this knowing full well, it's just literally a lot more of, do you like to spin to win? Well, you can spin to win even more. Damn it. Yeah, this load screen right here is like unnecessarily long. And it's only in the newer versions of K2. The older ones don't have it for whatever reason. Which has me kind of like, okay, why does it take that long to load a fucking save screen? Ooh. Okay, it would have been better if I went the other way though. What's both of these two? I also still have never checked yet which of these two taxis is faster to run to. Because some people run to the Tenkaichi one and some to Pink Street. Anyway, go through the door. I forgot about that cutscene. Guess that's a good sign that it's like, oh, okay, yeah, it actually has been a hot second since I touched this. Where I'm just like, oh yeah, right, I forgot this cutscene exists. I also forgot it's not an immediate cutscene skip when going in here. Excuse me, sir, what the fuck? Okay, can y'all kind of come together, please and thank you? This two kind of got the hint. Okay, well, stop fucking... You get fucked. Jesus. Yeah, this chapter is gone to shit. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, I'm like already losing time now. that it's kind of unfortunate because the rest of the chapter was fairly okay, including that last fight there, but the one with the guys that said Cabaret Grand is just like, no. Icky. That said, there is theoretically a way to salvage this, but it basically would require Kawamoto and Buchi to be like practically perfect. Even then, I don't think it will actually claw that back that much time. Anyway. Gotta do the real suffering though, by doing at least one of these. Okay, why the fuck? Man just facing through shit? Question mark? Nice Dragon Ninja moment. You just kick and then go flying backwards. 11 out of 10. Sir, can you stop moving the fucking way? I swear to God. I'm trying not to heat action him too early because of the fact that it's like he's more of a pain in the ass once he face transitions. Bro. I would have liked my heat action there, thank you. Game? Heat action? Heat action? Thank you. The fuck? Literally would have been done if that fucking spin was not interrupted. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy and fuck this run. But I mean, I think most people would probably agree with both of those. Just like, nah. Fuck. Majima Saga suffering. I accidentally go back to the fucking title screen because of the back title button. Sorry, I was just checking something else. Trying to think. Because honestly, I don't think I want to do another K2 attempt for the night. I also don't want to sit here doing Majima Saga over and over again, especially since that would probably kill my hands, if I'm being honest. Like usually, I think usually with the Switch 2 controller, just because of the fact that you can specifically mash start and A. Actually, I should probably show what I mean when I say that. The fact that you can literally take the controller and like hit both of those while also... I hit the back pedal, that's my bad. But like you can hold this and then mash these two to get through cutscenes faster. Because that's an option on the Switch 2, because you can't really do that as easily with like this or a PS4 controller. Majima Saga in particular like kills my hands like after a few runs. Or like a few run attempts even. Just because of how short it is and the fact that you're skipping so many fucking cutscenes like really quickly. At least main K2 will also hurt my hands, but it usually takes like a actual legitimate few attempts to do so. Instead of just being like, oh okay, it's been like, what, 5 runs, my hands are like kind of fucked. Or my right hand specifically. But yeah, I guess part of me is wondering like, if I should like end here or do something else for at least like a little bit, just because of the fact that tomorrow, well, because it is April 1st now here, it is now officially the 4-year anniversary of me doing VTubing nonsense. Which, yeah. What? Why did I pick April 1st as a day to start shit? Trust me, it was actually for a very good reason. And then it just was one of those things of like, oh well, inadvertently kept actually doing it, so. But yeah, like I believe on Saturday I had specifically mentioned like the stream for tomorrow. My intent is to actually start like slightly early. Also, apparently Twitch is getting fucked right now. Only the Twitch side, it looks like. Because if it was YouTube as well, I would be seeing something popping up there. Yeah, it looked like it was only the Twitch side, but it doesn't look like it did like too much. But yeah, like, just with what tomorrow, the run specifically I'm doing tomorrow, especially now having done like timed practice of it, it's just like, okay, yeah, I have a good enough idea now of how long it should take, and starting early is probably the better call, like, what I should be doing. Even if it is only starting like an hour earlier. And also, I guess, to be fair as well, I wasn't originally planning to stream today anyway, because I was supposed to be working. But, you know, when your shifts get cancelled, you're just kind of like, oh, okay, what do? Yeah. Anyway, my brain also just kind of like meh right now. I am slightly. There's a part of me though, like not for today, but for like Friday maybe. Like, I wonder if a actual like better PB for this is like possible, so to speak, or at the very least like some of best under 2 hours. Also, I'm just looking at Live Split right now to see like the actual like best segments for stuff versus the run that was just done earlier. I like how some of them it's like very like small difference, but then like chapter 4, chapter 5 would have golded because times on those both match. Apparently I've done chapter 12, Osaka Castle, in like 9 minutes and 47 seconds. Which is like, probably should also see where the hell the, like whatever run the 516 from chapter 1 is on. Try and look at that at some point to see like, okay, what's the difference between that and like what I just did, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Also, I'm realizing too now, not entirely related, but because out of bounds submissions, like Lady Arcader's out of bounds, submissions closed on basically like an hour into Monday, my time. The only run I ended up submitting was Gaiden. And there's a part of me that's now realizing like I may need to go and de-rest Gaiden at some point soon. Like outside of the case that it's not accepted, but because part of me was also had debated on submitting Dark Ties, but it's like for any percent I don't feel like I have a good enough run with it yet. Like, I would rather try to do more 80% runs of that. And New Game Plus, I feel like, was just kind of like too short. If it was an online marathon, I probably would have been like, yeah, sure, New Game Plus, whatever. But when it comes to New Game Plus and it's an IRL marathon where I have to actually like travel more than just like within the same city, it's like probably not a good idea. Oh, never mind. I was about to be like, oh, did someone remove a thing? But never mind. Um, but yeah, and then I think the third option I was considering though for Dark Ties for Out of Bounds was New Game Plus Professional, where really the large difference is just like bosses are longer to bosses and fight outside of survival hell, and the first tutorial fight are a bit longer to deal with, and are kind of, they're more on par in a way with their 80% counterparts. Especially the fact that Ikari can kill you pretty damn quickly if you're not paying attention in his final fight. But even then, I was still just like, is that really worth submitting to something? Shrug. So yeah, at the end of the day, I only ended up submitting Gaiden. So basically means that if I do end up in that marathon, the only option is Gaiden. Which, like, I don't have a problem with, it's just kind of funny to me. That it's just literally like, look at everything else and be like, no. Because another thing I did also consider submitting was literally this. Like, standard New Game Plus, not cutscene %. And even that I just didn't bother with. So, I guess my understanding is the schedule is actually supposed to be out next week sometime, so I guess we'll find out. Shrug. Also, yeah, I was looking at the HTTQ submissions because I was like, I'm pretty sure they're closed, but I happened to notice that 2 other people ended up submitting Dark Ties to that. It's kind of interesting that it's just like, I'm pretty sure two of them I think would be in person and one would be online. Like if they actually got in. But also I'm just slightly surprised that like, because I remember specifically the last time I checked the HTTQ submissions and it's like, oh okay, only one person has submitted anything relating to K3, which was just Dark Ties. And then look now and it's like, oh, now there's 3 of them. Because part of me did consider for like a hot second of like, maybe I should throw in Dark Ties to there. Dark Ties New Game Plus and New Game Plus Professional. just because they're both short, and in my case, it'd have to be online, so it's like, why not? But yeah, actually, now that I think about it too, gonna feel bad for going back to Gaiden now that I think about it, because it's like, it would be the PS5 version, thankfully, but it's like, I wonder how much I would need to do to get, I think it's like 2 minutes off my current PB. Like, let me double check. Less than 2 minutes, actually. Because world record for PS5 is 127.55. My PB is 129.21. So yeah, that's actually like a minute and a half. Which actually, now that I think about it, that actually wouldn't be the worst thing to try to do. I think it kind of just depends on like, do I really want to like push Gaiden that far? The only thing is I'm not gonna actually try to do that unless I have a reason to like go back to it. Because at the moment that's not really the game I'm like super interested in trying to do runs of. Yeah, I think I will actually just leave this stream here for now. Which, I mean, could have been worse, could have been better. The 201.29 run from earlier, but it is a PB. And I still would like though to eventually get sub 2 hours as like for a normal run. There is a part of me though that wonders at this point if doing that on Switch 2 is actually going to be doable. There is a part of me that thinks yes, considering that Summon Best right now is like only 3 seconds over 2 hours. But it's also one of those things of like, you probably need everything to be like as perfect as you can almost get it to be. Because if I really was like, oh, you know what? Why don't I get sub 2 hours on the console version of this game for New Game Plus? The actual easiest way would be for me to set up a New Game Plus file on the PS5 version and literally just run that. Because I did already do PS5 and Switch 2 runs of any % of this, and there was literally like a 10-minute difference between the two. I guess theoretically you could cut that down to 9. Because I also have to remember the PB I have for Switch 2, any % of this has a death in it. That shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have happened, but I wasn't paying attention, so it's just like, well, rip. Whereas the PS5 version does not have one, so it's like, okay, that's actually like pretty spot on at that point, or at least like how well I can do any % of this. So, you know, with that in mind, chances are if I did New Game Plus on PS5 as well, it would probably be about like an hour 50 instead of 2 hours. Because the other thing I guess that comes to mind is like looking at other people's runs to see like, okay, what stuff am I doing that like maybe I shouldn't be doing? Also, I'm realizing it might also seem like I'm stalling just to be like, oh, I need someone to raid into, but it's like, no. I do actually have a actual proper raid target for today, thankfully. Rare case where it's like, oh hey, someone's actually online. Someone said I should be wide awake. And grab a protein drink, open the balcony door. Air horn? Moments before repeating the pattern of controlled demolitions to the air raid was kind of interesting. On the other hand, oh, they're awake now. Hey there. That sounds like a kind of bad way to wake up, but at least if it's not in the air raid type of pattern, that's not as bad. But yeah, I kind of feel bad though, 'cause it's just like, yeah, I'm basically meant to just end stream at this point. I'm just trying to think of like, is there anything else I need to like kinda make note of before actually doing so? Good walking distance from military airfield. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Why does this thing keep sticking? What the hell? Keep going to like grab the can of iced tea that I have to like drink it, and it keeps sticking to the poster that it's on. Yeah, I don't think... Do you improve a few segments today? Yes. Like, some of them on this are worse, but some of them... There were 2 golds, and overall it was a actual, like, PB, but only by, like, 20 seconds. For this particular run. And like I mentioned, like I'll probably try to like make a better attempt at a PB on Friday. Friday is the last day that I would have to like practice this at least. Unless, you know, I wanted to just keep going to see if I could get like a better time. Don't discount any of them. The more you do, the harder PBs get. Celebrate them more. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, like I don't know if, because my main goal really would be just to get sub 2 hours. I almost said sub 20, and I'm like, wait, this is way longer than that. Like, my main goal is to get sub 2 hours, but I'm starting to wonder if that is feasible to do on this version of the game. And it doesn't help that there is a version I know I can do that on very easily, but it would just be like, okay, well, that wasn't really, like, particularly good feeling to get type of thing. I guess the best way I could compare it is basically like if I did New Game Plus on PS5, it would be like how I felt when I got sub 2 hours in Gaiden when I switched the drive from my PS4 from a hard drive to an SSD, because of the fact that that drive switch basically makes it so roughly 150 is what you should be getting if you have the rundown pretty well. So I ended up being like, oh, okay, well, if I can already get 150 at this point, next goal should be sub 150, which that did happen for Gaiden. So it has me think like maybe that's doable on this, but at this point I'm also just like, who fucking knows? Yeah. Also, yeah, okay, unrelated to everything though, I've still not seen Twitch, like, change how it looks here. So I don't... I'm wondering if there really is something on my end that's, like, stopping it from changing or something. Let me do it this way to check. No, that looks almost still too. Huh. Is it just like a time of day type thing then or something? Or whatever. Whatever, it is all good. I suppose it would probably be easier to tell like later today though, when doing Infinite Wealth New Game Plus Legends, because yes, I am choosing to do that run on the 4th anniversary of doing the VTubing thing. As much as there's a part of me that's like, okay, well, I did a practice run off stream and I already know roughly what time I probably am going to end up with. Oh, he's just streaming? Thanks. Yeah, it's still funny to me, just like, yeah, here, picked April 1st as like the day for that. But it does make it funny, so it makes it funny. It also makes April 1st like kind of interesting. It's just like, do I want to fuck with people or do I want to just do like some sort of special thing or both? Yeah, that is true. That is part of why I picked it, because it's just like, oh, okay, well, if I don't continue, you can basically just assume, like, oh, okay, it was an April Fool's joke, hee. And then if I do, it's like, oh, okay, well, now I just get to have a funny anniversary date. Well, yeah, basically for like the proper anniversary stream, I will probably start it an hour later than I usually, or start an hour earlier, sorry, than I normally would. So instead of 11:30 my time, it'd be 10:30 Atlantic instead. There was a part of me that was considering starting even earlier than that, but it's like, I don't know if I'd actually be able to keep myself to that. 10:30 is like, yeah, I probably can. Earlier than that, I'm just like, maybe? Question mark? But yeah, that is what you will have to look forward to, is Like a Dragon 8 New Game Plus Legend, which I will point out, since it is on a console version, I'm using the PS5 one specifically, it is not as straightforward as it is on PC. Like you could go watch a New Game Plus Legend run on PC of that game, and it's probably about as much of a joke as New Game Plus Standard is. Outside of just like, you know, do you know how to menu properly? Do you know where you're going, etc.? Whereas, because you basically can't just cheat everyone's stats to maximum on console, you have to, well, A, you have to do more work in setting up a file for it, but then B, chances are you are not going to be anywhere near like a point where you can at least like one-shot bosses. You can one-shot other enemies, especially in the early game, but not generally bosses. And or mini bosses even. And on top of that as well, the two final bosses are also actually kind of scary. So there's that on to add in there. If you don't have things like fully maxed out. So also gonna just have to hope I don't die during the run too. But yeah, that is basically what to look forward to though, is New Game Plus Legend. And aside from that though, I don't think I really have anything else for now. I'm literally just like sitting here. Because, yeah, as I said, I don't really want to do another P2 run right this second. So yeah, I will be back though then. It's currently 3, so 12. 18, 19-ish hours, if I'm counting correctly. Yeah, it will be with some Like a Dragon 8. The second time of me running it in any capacity on here, except yeah, it'll be highest difficulty this time instead of just, yeah, okay, it's New Game Plus and you just kind of do thing. I kind of wish I had other stuff kind of like ready for later today, but I kind of don't. Just because by the time I was thinking of things, it's like, okay, well, there's like really no time left for me to like do anything preparation-wise. That said though, given next year is 5 years, that would be like probably a better time frame to do anything like super crazy, so to speak. Anyway. That said though, in the meantime, at least on the Twitch side, I am gonna go raid into Abby, who is currently doing runs of Resident Evil 9. She doesn't multi-stream, so I can't raid on the YouTube side. I mean, I don't have access to YouTube's raid functionality anyway, but I don't have a YouTube link to post, I guess it's the better way for me to put that. But yeah, until about 18 to 19 hours from now, where you get to enjoy some New Game Plus Legend of Like a Dragon Eat. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the raid earlier, PDA. So I think I said that before, but I don't remember. Have a great night. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. You have a good day, night, whichever as well. Yeah, like I said, take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching, and bye bye for now. And go say hi to Abby if you are on the Twitch side. This voice so you got to. Twitch is giving me the countdown thingy there. Anyway, bye bye, good night, good morning, whichever, bye bye.